So, when it comes to the God of War series, fans of the franchise would never expect a God of War game being a 2D Metroidvania style side-scroller that brings a different perspective for fans of the franchise. But this wasn't the first time that the Ghost of Sparta was represented in this fashion, as there was a 2007 mobile game that came out called God of War Betrayal that had similar gameplay mechanics throughout the game. But God of War Sons of Sparta respectfully brings back the iconic voice from the original series, as the actor T.C. Carson, who played as the more ticked off version of Kratos in the older God of War games.
Is this how you face me, coward? I am through doing the bidding of the gods!
But the story starts off on a journey of a younger Kratos, who is narrated by an older Kratos that is telling the tale to his daughter Calliope, as he tells the story of an untold journey of him and his younger brother Deimos, who plays as a younger and a more immature Spartan that would do anything to show off his skills. But the plot of the story centers around the disappearance of a fellow Spartan, as the two younger brothers embark on a quest to put their skills to the test. But the combat in God of War Sons of Sparta feels fast and fluent, with the combat focus and heavy emphasis on reading certain enemy patterns that involves combinations of well-timed dodges and parry counters throughout the game, that has a unique mechanic in the game that is based off a 3-core meter system that deals with health, spirit, and magic abilities, as all three of these components can be refilled during combat, doing instant kills or melee strikes that cause enemies to generate health orbs throughout the game. And the two basic weapons that young Kratos will be using throughout the game will be the spear and the shield, which these two weapons can be modified within 3 components, as you can upgrade the tip of the spear, the grip, and the tail of the weapons to enhance damage or add elemental effects to the primary weapon. And plus, it wouldn't be your typical Metroidvania game without the occasional backtracking in the game, as there are some areas in the beginning of the game that is hard to reach or to unlock until you receive equipment to reach your goals. And the secondary weapon, known as the shield, which can be used to enhance status effects and health recoveries with buffs like extension of time parries and many more. And the skill tree upgrades are essential in this game, as 2 categories of offense and defense abilities that you can unlock throughout the game, as the offensive skill tree is under 2 categories, which is melee and technique, with both showing the variety of skills to strike down your enemies. And the defensive skill tree is even more expansive than the offense, that gives you more variety and more variations of dodge, evade, and defend, abilities that can unlock throughout your progression of the game. And plus, with the help of the map that will help you with objectives, as you will be able to drop custom markers on the map to help you track down points of interest so you can return later to reach your objectives. And the map does have fast travel locations where you can get to your objectives a little bit quicker. The only flaw that I see with God of War Sons of Sparta, especially when it comes to side-scrollers, is the option of traversal that is best played with the D-pad on your controller, as the left analog stick feels a little awkward in some areas. But in conclusion, God of War Sons of Sparta may not be the God of War game that fans of the franchise is looking for, but it still holds a special place in the God of War timeline. But I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.
Duty over everything! On your feet, brother! This wasn't for any glory, you know. Except maybe the glory of Sparta.
For Sparta, then.
For Sparta, brother. Let's go home.